Hello, Car Bloke Billy Smith here to give you another Engineering with Diecast video. Today I'm going to talk about the differences between the Mark 1 NA MX5 Mazda, or Eunos Roadster in Japan, or Miata in America, and the Mark 4 NC version, which is the current iteration. Well, the original MX5 has an inline-4, which is the same as the current one, the Mark IV, but the current one has either options for a 2 litre or a 1.5 litre, whereas the MX5 originally came with a 1.6 and then had an option to get a 1.8. So, in reality, fairly similar engines in general. Both of them are non-turbocharged, of course, and both of them are designed for peak fun, not much weight. The Mark 1 MX5 came with a 5-speed manual gearbox and had 113 brake horsepower at 6,500 RPM and 99 pound-feet of torque at 5,500 RPM, which is not much, but enough for a lot of fun. The fuel economy, just because this is a practical YouTube channel, 36 mpg in the UK or 30 mpg US, and it had a 9.9 UK gallon or 11.9 US gallon fuel tank. 0 to 62 miles an hour was over and done with in 8.8 seconds. It's evidently a convertible. This is the Hot Wheels model in sunburst yellow with convertible. This one's slightly modified. Obviously, it didn't come with wheel arches quite that fat originally. The original MX5, which is the one that I've been talking about, is only weighed a curb weight of 950 kilograms, under a ton. So with a driver, it would be maybe just over a ton. And in pounds, that is 2,094. The Mark IV MX5 is obviously slightly bigger, but it's more practical, and as I said, it has either a 1.5 litre or 2 litre engine, and apparently it can do 44 mpg, which is, of course, slightly better than the original. It's ever so slightly quicker to 60. It's 8 seconds, so only slightly faster. But that doesn't matter, because having owned a Mark 1, it's very much designed for fun. It's not designed for speed, and in general, I think the current MX5 has definitely kept that. Its styling, as you can see, the original MX5, very happy car, smiling. This one, much more aggressive. It's more angry. It's trying to, well, it's like an angry puppy sort of thing. Now, the original MX5 had a top speed of just 112 miles an hour, but as I said, it's all about fun rather than speed. The newer one is slightly faster with 127 mile an hour top speed, but it is still a very fun car. 0 to 60 is a bit faster. It's about 8 seconds compared to the slightly slower 8.8-ish of the original, and it's obviously got more horsepower. It's slightly heavier, weighing just over a ton compared to the original's just below a ton, 950 kilograms, but it's still a very fun car. As you can see, the styling is more aggressive. The original is very cute, very happy car. The newer one it's still kind of cute, but it's more of an angry puppy face. So it's a bit more aggressive, but that doesn't really mean that it's any less fun or particularly track focused in any way. Now, the original MX5 was produced between 1989 and 1997. The new one has been produced for the last around 10 years. then the next generation of MX5 may well be electric, so the fun may be lost, but then again it might not be. But one thing that you can almost be sure of is that it will be heavier. But for now we have two very light cars, and you will of course still be able to get second-hand MX5s, but be careful because they are likely to go up in value a lot, especially if an electric one is the next one to come out, because it'll just be more desirable. Anyway, while we're here, might as well do a quick review of each of the models. This one, the ND, is a Matchbox model, and on the left, the yellow one, is a Hot Wheels model. The Hot Wheels is, as I said, slightly modified. It's got a bit of a spoiler there, it's got slightly fatter wheel arches, and it's got a little bit of a lip that you can't necessarily see under the front, but it's still quite a nice casting. Inside, it's got the roll cage, which came as standard. Underneath, not much going on. It has got a little exhaust out the back that you can't really see. You might be able to just about see from that angle. Overall, very nice. You can see the possibility for pop-up headlights. Obviously, they don't pop up, and they aren't popped up now. But overall, I do quite like it. This one, it's less modified. It's far more standard. The paint is, I think, slightly unoriginal. It's got a slightly more realistic roll cage because the roll cage is just two bumps rather than one solid one that we see in the Hot Wheels model. The front, quite detailed. You can see that there's colouring in the headlights and everything. The back, far less so. Inside, both of them fairly similar details. The Matchbox is right-hand drive. The Hot Wheels is left-hand drive, showing you the different nationalities of the car companies. Inside, they are fairly similar. Round the back, the yellow one is far more detailed. It has badges and coloured headlights in that, whereas the Matchbox one doesn't. Overall, I like both of these models, and I would recommend them. But yeah, be warned that the Hot Wheels one is ever slightly modified, but it's hardly noticeable. Anyway, that was my video. Thank you very much for watching. Please do like, comment, subscribe and that. I have to say that because, you know, well, I want you to like, comment and subscribe, but if you enjoy these videos, please do tell me and I'll make more of them. If you don't, then I won't if you tell me. But if you don't tell me, then I might make them, I might not. Depends on what sort of thing I can post. Please do tell me about other things that you might like to see on my channel. And see you next time on Car Bloke. Goodbye.